Good morning, Brooke Scholars, and welcome to day 3 of Online Morning Motivation. It is Wednesday, March 25th, and I hope you all are ready for an awesome day of learning this morning. We are going to get started with our Brooke Creed. So remember, your job during this is to watch the screen, to read the words, and to do it with lots of energy to get your brain and your body ready for a really good day. All right, on the count of 3, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. I am a Brooke Scholar. I have the power to determine who I am, who I will become, and what I do in life. I will stay focused on achieving excellence. I will make smart choices because I respect myself, my teammates, and my community. Today is a step on my path toward success. All right, next up, we're going to get into some shout outs for today. We have so many awesome shout outs, and I am so proud to see that there were a couple shout outs of people who are working on the goal that we set on Monday about asking questions when you are confused. So listen up for those. And remember, if you want to earn a shout out from your teacher or from one of the other teachers on your grade level, make sure you're showing your best work every single day, and they'll notice that and they'll recognize that. All right, today's first shout out actually comes from Mr. Scott and Mr. Gilbert. They both have a shout out for Stephen. Stephen has reached out to Mr. Gilbert with questions about writing and Mr. Scott with questions about plural nouns. Great self-advocacy, Stephen. 2 claps for Stephen. And notice that means that Stephen was working on that goal that we set back on Monday about writing down questions when you're confused and reaching out to get those questions answered. Our next shout out comes with an awesome picture of Marilee doing some reading with Miss Olette. Miss Olette has a shout out for Marilee for her awesome reading. Marilee did a great job sounding like the characters. Fantastic reading, Marilee. 2 claps for her. Our next shout out also comes from Miss Olette. She has a shout out for Olivia and Jaylani, who have been using very neat handwriting at home. Awesome writing, Olivia and Jaylani. 2 claps for Olivia and 2 claps for Jaylani. Remember to use your very best handwriting. Make sure you're taking your time when you're at home, just like your teacher reminds you to do when you're in school. Our next shout out comes from Miss Vargas, and it's for Naomi. Miss Vargas has a shout out for Naomi, who had been a little bit behind on her work, but really focused and got all of her writing prompts done. And look in the picture, you can see that awesome handwriting that she used when she was working on her writing. Great focus, Naomi. 2 claps for Naomi. And remember, during this time, you have a lot of work to do. So it's possible that at some point, you're going to fall a little bit behind. If you fall behind, just do exactly what Naomi just did and take some time to catch up, and your brain will still grow even if you didn't get to do it at the exact same time as everybody else. Our next shout out is also from Miss Vargas. She has a shout out for Valerie. Valerie has been asking very specific questions when a problem felt tricky for her. She took her time while counting and writing down her strategies. Awesome self-determination, Valerie. 2 claps for Valerie. And notice that just like Stephen, Valerie was working on our goal that we set on Monday, which was to notice if you felt confused, to write down a question, and to ask your teacher that question when you got to check in with them. So notice that Valerie's there, and you can see Miss Vargas up in the corner, and they're working on some math together. Mr. Skyer has a shout out for Sterling, Nala, Nerline, and Abdi, who have been completing extra math and ELA practice on Freckle. Great leadership to those Fisk scholars. Let's give 2 claps for Sterling, 2 claps for Nala, 2 claps for Nerline, and 2 claps for Abdi. Remember, you can use Freckle any day that you want to, even if you don't have assignments, because that's going to help your brain to grow a ton. All right, wanted to check in on yesterday's goal. I heard from 2 different scholars who worked really hard on yesterday's goal of doing 100 jumping jacks. So first, Carlos from Scranton did 200 jumping jacks in a row. So that means that he not only met our goal of 100, but he doubled that and did 200. And his mom actually said that he did all 200 in a row, which is awesome. You can see his picture down there on the screen when he's in the middle of his jumping jacks. And then Victoria, also from Scranton, did 100 jumping jacks as well, and I think she did them in a row. And I know Victoria also got her older brother, Adrian, to do those jumping jacks with her, which is really cool. 2 claps for Carlos and 2 claps for Victoria. All right, today we have a new goal that I'm really excited about. So remember, on Mondays, we're gonna have a goal that works our brain. On Tuesdays, we're gonna have a goal that works our body. On Wednesdays, we're gonna have a goal that helps to build a team in our house or wherever we're staying during this time. So today's goal is a teamwork goal. We're all spending a lot of time at home, and there are lots of jobs that you need to do when you're at home. So maybe those jobs are doing the dishes or making your bed or cleaning up your bedroom or putting away your toys or helping to cook some food. There are lots of different things that need to get done. And when we're spending a lot of time at home, it's important that we're helping our families to get those chores done. So today, your goal is to help your family with 1 extra chore. So what that means is if you have chores that you have to do every single day, that doesn't count as meeting our goal for today. You have to add at least 1 extra chore that you don't usually do. If you're someone who doesn't usually do chores at home, that's okay. Then if you do 1 chore today, that's meeting our goal. So I want to take some time to think about what are some chores that you could possibly help with. 1 chore that I always need to work on is making sure I clean my room. So that means maybe picking up my clothes from the floor, maybe wiping my table down if it has a little dust on it, or if I spilled a little water or something on it. It might mean making my bed so that it looks nice and neat. So that could be a chore that you work on today if that's not something that you usually do. You could also help to fold the laundry. If mom or dad or someone else at home is cleaning clothes, you can help them to fold those and to put them away today. Or if you need help washing the dishes or someone in your house needs help washing the dishes, you could wash the dishes or you could dry the dishes or you could help to put them away. You could also help to make snacks or meals if you have an adult to help you with the stove. Then they could really use some help maybe mixing things together or putting things on plates or giving things to younger brothers or sisters. You could also help put away your toys, which could be an extra chore that would really help mom or dad. So right now, think 1 thing you're going to do today. 1 way you're going to help mom or dad or aunt or uncle or your older siblings or grandma or grandpa. 1 extra thing, lock it in your brain. I'm going to help with the dishes. That's my chore that I'm going to help with today. Okay. Now remember, when you do that chore, I want to hear about it, just like Carlos shared with me and Victoria shared with me doing their jumping jacks, and Kair shared his question with me back on Monday. That was when he shared his. So remember, if you do it, you can send it to my cell phone, you can email it to me, and we'll celebrate you tomorrow in Morning Motivation. All right, it is time for our core value song, so drum roll, please. Let's see what it's going to be. All right, today we have integrity. This is fun because we haven't done this one yet. So remember, I'm not going to be saying the words out loud because it kind of messes up the music from my computer, but your job is to say the words loud and proud, to do the motions, and really get your body ready for the day. All right, go ahead, stand up, stretch your body out as I get our song ready. Here.
1, 2, 3. When you tell the truth, yeah. When you do the right thing, yeah. When you make a good choice, when you own a mistake, yeah. Well, I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity, and I believe in honesty. I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity, and I believe in honesty. If you're trustworthy, integrity, and respect the rules, integrity. If you don't back down, integrity. If you wanna feel proud, integrity. Well, I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity, and I believe in honesty. I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity, and I believe in honesty. Think about the things you say and do. Do your actions speak highly of you? Show them right from wrong, and there's no in-between. Make them see you as you wanna be seen. Well, I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity, and I believe in honesty. I have integrity. Do you have integrity because I have integrity and I believe in honesty. I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity and I believe in honesty. I have integrity. Do you have integrity? Because I have integrity and I believe in honesty.
All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Remember to work on that goal for today. Help out with one extra chore at home so you show a ton of teamwork. And then send me a text message or send me an email to share with me the chore that you helped with so we can celebrate you tomorrow in Thursday's Morning Motivation. Have a great day, everyone. I miss you all so much. Enjoy your day. Bye.